Are we back on? I think we are. That was stupidly my fault, I think. Oh, let me check. Oh, no. We are live, apparently. But even YouTube still thinks that our previous live stream is our live stream. This is disastrous. Right, I'm hoping that we're live, but I don't think that we are. Live. Aha! We are live. I think. Right, let me try and fix the stream. There's no issues on the stream, but let me try and sort this out here. That, I think, one was my fault. I went to go press highlight and then, or end the recording, and I ended the stream. Because I am that stupid. Right, okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let me know. If you are watching, please comment. Just so that I know that we are live, because we should be live. I'm going to assume that we are live and worry about it in a little bit, though. Right, into this one. I'm hoping that we're live, but I really don't know if we are. So, that's going to be my first excuse, is that when I crash, because it will be when, I will have been looking at the computer. Do let me know if we are. Back in the Jag, starting on the hard tyres. We've somehow progressed up to A+ lobbies here, despite an awful result in our last race, where we got binned off and then spun a couple times. Oh, there we go. We are live, it seems. Vic, how are we doing, buddy? Hope we're all well. Or V-Rick. World Tour driver in the lobby with me. Which one will that be then? And which one do I have to not crash into? Oh no, I didn't do brake balance. Oh, let's sort that out. All the way to the rear. +5. Right. Starting on the hard tyres. We can probably run, I would say, to lap 7 and then get on to the mediums. We were having a good race in the last one until we were no longer having a good race. We got booted off and spun around, and nobody stopped to give us the places back. Onwards they went. Killian behind us, absolutely, yeah. We're going to do our best to well, I don't know what to do. Either hold him up or do what you do when a police car or an ambulance passes you on the motorway and then just tuck him behind them while everyone moves out the way. That might be the other option. He's absolutely sent that, mind. And he has not kept control of his vehicle, which puts us to P12. Someone spins it whilst Killian moves someone out of our way. Very helpful of him. And as you can see, straight line speed for us, especially in the slipstream of the Peugeot. Very good for the Jag. And we're going to go to the inside for this one. Nice and productive first lap. Up to P11. Remember, we want a top 8 finish for as many races as we can this stream, to improve that all-important DR. Right, I hope that's not chat limits. tyres in the Jag do seem to hold on a little bit better than the Peugeot. Oh, here we go, someone with a half second, and we're catching right up to these guys. Oh, I need to get that car turned in so much quicker and better than that. It's all about the exit for this straight through the tunnel. Right, a huge thank you to everyone who's tuned in. We had loads of people on our first stream, which I then accidentally ended. It was, I can confirm, my fault. So hopefully everybody makes it back over to this stream. Apparently, I don't know if it's correct, but it said we had 50 people, or just under 52 people, I think is what it said, just over, sorry, on the stream at the point in which I pressed end stream. I was only meant to stop it recording, not stop it streaming. My fault. So hopefully everybody makes it back over, but I don't expect that we will, or that they will. But if you have done, thank you so much, and if you haven't done so already, please do hit the like button on the stream. And other than that, I'm going to stop talking because I feel like I need to concentrate, because this race could be a good one. We've got someone trying to go to the inside. It then actually makes us miss our brakes, so they do get that one. Whoa! Bit of a snap from the Jag there. Easily unsettled this car, especially with steering input. Hello champ, how we doing John? Hope we're all well. Yes, I can be a bit of a wally brain from time to time. John, what was the lap times that you said? I don't think I actually replied to you, sorry, but I did see your message. Oh, someone's going in for that one. Oh my god. Well, just as well I outbraked, because that could have been a bit worse. Yeah, John, what was the laps that you were saying? Because I feel like the Jag is potentially so much better on its tyres, unless I read it the wrong way around. Did you say only 3 laps on the mediums in the Peugeot? Because I've gone for the Jag, but it is mega. Look at that, we hauled that round the outside. This is the top secret best car, this is. The Jag round here. Best for this race, at least anyways. As long as you're gentle on the throttle, very gentle. Now we are in a lobby absolutely full of A pluses here. Oh! I thought I was in second gear and I was in first. Oh, you did it the other way around. I got you. Right, okay, you've done more laps on the mediums. I was starting to wonder what must have been going on there. But that makes a bit more sense. Okay, in that case, the Jag is maybe not as good on its tyres. But my hard tyre pace, I don't think, is too bad. Right, those guys ditching their hard tyres pretty early on. Best lap was a 27.666. Nice. Nice. Robert, how we doing? Good evening. All good here. Good, good, good. Good man. Hope we are all well. We are now up to the P8 that we want. In terms of thinking about positive DRs and all that sort of stuff from the race, we are now in P8. But of course, we saw plenty of people hit. So there is a big group of cars behind. Well, 8 to be precise. That I think have all pitted. So we're hoping for almighty undercuts to a certain degree here. Since we started pretty far back. Now I don't think my quali time was all too bad, but obviously it can always be better. Your quali was mid-pack. Yeah, ours was P5 in the lobby just before this one. And then I don't know how, because we got rammed off and binned off and we ended up at the back of the grid, but somehow we've ended up in a better lobby again. Right, I'm going to take the risk here. I might live to regret this one, but I'm going to take the risk and go... Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go one more lap. I'm going to go one more lap. Because I feel like we're running fairly solid on the hard tyres at the minute. I'm just going to go one more. I don't want to then go too far on the mediums. And absolutely wreck the race. I preferred the earlier lobby when I was always on time or on, matching pace with the leader. Not managed to do that on this one. Twiggies, how we doing? Hope we're all well. Thank you everybody once again for tuning in. Right, now let's see where we can end up, if anywhere at all. Obviously plenty of people are going to absolutely fly past us in the pits now. And we're going to start dropping down the grid, but we're on the medium tyres. Can we make anything back up when we come out here? Lads, that is a slow pit stop and I am not a fan. Get out, let's go. Oh my god, we're going to lose all the positions into turn 1. We're almost going to lose another. We do lose another. There is Don't Ask Why, who we were racing with side by side earlier on, and he manages to get the undercut, essentially. A very long-winded undercut. Right, let's try our very best now. Been a good weekend of racing. A good weekend of racing Grid Autosport. Is that another sim or game. Oh no, that's my fault. That is my fault. That is awful. That is awful. Let's just sit back and let them go. Yep. Dreadful from me, that was. I really did think that I was going to make that corner there. Dreadful from me. Dropping in for 3 seconds to say like the stream. Good stuff, Cameron. Thank you so much, buddy. Hope we are all well as well. '13 arcade sim. Ah, got you. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Any good? Much fun. Good, good. Right, don't ask why with a penalty here. Right, I think we're going to just end up remaining down P13 here. I thought I was feeling pretty confident is probably one word. But that confidence has been smacked right out of me now. I much prefer the Jag to the Peugeot, I do have to say. Does look like through the corners the Peugeot is still, or maybe it's probably out of the corners rather, that the Peugeot is still the better car, and that is where the overall lap time is, I think. Oh, John, absolutely prefer the Jag over the Peugeot, 1,000,000%, 1,000,000%. We don't have a penalty for that. Oh, look at this. Super chat. I would love to be able to read it though. Have fun, mate. Australian, how are we doing? Oh, thank you so much, buddy. Does that say 49? Does it say 49? Is that my eyes? I mean, my eyes aren't great to begin with. I do believe that says 49. Absolutely it does. Mate, what an absolute hero. Thank you so, so much. Very, very kind of you, that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What is not so kind, however, is Milky behind us, tapping us through every corner. Perhaps he wants us to get a bit of a hurry on. There we go. Not quid. I gathered that much. Any donation is... I don't know what the exchange rates are. Any donation, though, absolute hero. Thank you so, so much, buddy. It goes a long, long way, honestly, to supporting such a small channel. You have no idea. Thank you so much. Very, very kind. I would like to say we get you a good race result. I was going to say race win there. A race result in this one. But it is not looking likely. Oh my god, can you imagine 5 million on a stream? Can you imagine seeing 5 million and thinking, I am absolutely sorted here. And then realising it was the N. That is tremendous. Part of you would think, I wonder if they've mistyped that. Like, if you did think it was pounds, part of you would think, I wonder if they've mistyped that. They've obviously meant like 50 quid or 50 pence. And instead, they have accidentally written 6 zeros afterwards. And then the second thing that would cross your mind is, am I obliged to give it back? Oh, man. P11. Oh, and then hitting the wall for good measure. I really did think I was going to be on for a better result than that, although we have gained a few positions overall. This is the problem now, trying to edge towards the A+, and not quite being on the measure of everybody else in the lobby. I have to say, this is where I need to start putting in a lot of practice before each stream and before each race to try and make sure it's not a complete shambles. Now, I did jump in quite a bit before this one, which is where I found that I preferred the Jag in quali. Oh no. But unfortunately for me, in this one, we've not managed a good result in the Jag. You can see though the field spread is pretty crazy. We've got P1, a group, and then about 5 seconds, maybe it's more, behind him, another couple, and then 5 seconds, maybe it's more, behind him, another group as well. And then there's us three, another 5 seconds or so behind them. Wow. I mean, there is only one other non-A+ driver, which is in front of us. So maybe he's not that bad. Everyone went mad until they realised it was worth 40 quid. 40 quid's better than nothing. I certainly wouldn't be complaining on a 40 on 40 quid. But, yeah, from 5 million. I don't understand that currency at all. It is absolutely mental. Like, I don't even know what you would have to be considered a millionaire. You'd have to have like 5 bazillion trillion yen before you actually are considered well off. Right, next one. We try and go back in again. I wonder if we try a different car. Just not a massive fan of the Peugeot, is all I can say. Still a good combo, that, though, isn't it? Still a good combo. Right, do we look at a different car, though? That is the question. Do we look at a different car? Sorry, let me just quickly... Right, we're in the top 1,000, which is not much to go by. The Beetle, I don't know what I thought of the Beetle. There's only one person got the Beetle up there. So that's not really much to go by, but I was maybe going to have another look at that one, just to see. Is there any football on tonight, actually? I just thought. I know Newcastle is not playing, because we smashed Man United already last night. Right, has the Beetle stopped being a horrible car to drive? Or not? Right, we'll try the Beetle for the next race, I think. It is, from memory, normally pretty good on its tyres. Bournemouth v Fulham. Anybody else playing, or is that the only one? I hope this is one of them that feels slow but is actually quick. Because the Peugeot feels slow and the Jag felt much quicker, but their lap times were actually the other way around. I'm going to break the 100 just to see where we're at. Oh, it gets slowed down nicely enough. It gets out of the corner nicely enough. But is that because it is going so much slower than the others? Gain 6/10, do we think? Can we gain 6/10, do we think? Right, 4/10 there. So then we're 2/10 off what we were in the Jag. From what I gather there, by the looks of it, short shifting is just a bit quicker as well, I think. Yeah, right, we're not that far off. I will stick with this for an attempt. We're in the Beetle. We're in the Beetle. Right, we're qualifying P5 for this one then. I imagine we've been drop down a little bit in our DR. Oops, we don't want to be starting, although we will have a look at what everyone's on. Alright, I'm going to start on the hard tyre. Right, a couple of the guys in front. Oh, no, they've all changed to hard. I was going to say a couple of guys in front on the mediums. They've all changed to hard tyres. I have a Beetle livery. We will get that on if we race again. Oh no, I did change tyres. I don't know if we'll be doing this one again. I'm gonna have to see how it fares up in this race. Upshift at the apex, got you. Thank you, Paul. We will do, or if I think on. I'm gonna go. I'll go brake balance just all the way to the rear again. Normally prefer that, especially around this track. Right then, P5. We want to aim for a podium. We always do. If we're inside top 6, you want to be aiming for a podium. But these guys ahead still got some good pace about them. Let's see how we get on. As far as I can see and tell, I do think you want to short shift the Beetle. Porsche holds it around the outside nicely. It is skitzing about all over the track though, which is a bit of a worry. Oh my god. You don't know which side of the track you can or can't be on with the Porsche dancing around like that. Oh god. That's the horrible thing, you don't know if you can go for a move or not. Ah, bugger. P5. We outbroke a little bit there. I was trying desperately to make sure we cleared the guys behind. This Porsche's going to come back. To the inside. Oh no! He was on the apex 1 minute and then he's into the side of us the next. Oh my god, look at that. It's getting worse. Oh my god. You don't know what you're doing with this guy in front of you. Love your fairness and driving. Thank you so much, buddy. Oh, look at this from San Fran as well. We're hitting all the corners of the globe now. We've gone global. Thank you. Oh my god, did you see that there? Did you see that? All of a sudden there's a Porsche there in the way. Ah! Delete your internet, please. That's horrendous. That is horrendous. Right, the Peugeot's gone just a little bit too far past us there. Jabadu again. It's never a nice snap that when you're trying to still keep it planted through that corner. Look at this. This guy's making contact here. But it is one of those that he might not even be aware that he's making contact because his internet is clearly having a bit of a struggle. Almost as much of a struggle connecting to this race as our front tyres connecting to this racetrack. Understeer. Jeez. Right, he's obviously not stopped there. He's going to appear in front of us again. There you go, right on cue. Absolutely he does. Now, is he actually there or not? We've made contact with him. Right, it seems like he has dropped back. Hopefully that can be the end of that saga, and we can try and chase Berlin 44 for P4. Right, here we go. We can see the podium. Zayad in P3, about to serve a penalty. Here we go. Hoping perhaps for a switch back there, didn't quite happen. Right, now the tyres feel like the deg is slightly less in the Beetle, so maybe we can go a lap or two earlier onto the mediums. Spaniard makes contact there, and I think it looked like he stopped to make sure we stayed in front. He might have just been correcting the spin that he was inevitably probably put into after the contact. How is that 2.5 tenths up on our time? You not see what just happened in turn 1? Right, do we take the gamble and go on to the mediums a little bit earlier? What do we think? We could try and go on to them now. Yeah, maybe one more lap would be the earliest, actually. Scrap that. Those guys have zero patience to try and get the overtakes done there. Trying to overtake each other into the hairpin. They trip over each other. Right, Berlin coming off the hard tyres now. Pointless me trying to actually bum draft this guy, because ultimately in a straight line we are quicker. Don't move across too much, I am there. Right, we're on the podium. John saying box, box, box. Let's go for it. Box undercut. Hit confirm. Let's go. Right, in we go, onto the mediums, do not refuel. Oh, how do we think we're going to get on here? Do we think we can get the podium? We were provisionally on the podium before the pit stop. Now the fronts are getting chewed up by this car. But probably not as bad, I think, as what the Jag was, potentially. Right, here we go. We are P8. But can we make sure that we are net podium? This is Berlin right in front of us. No time being lost by him. Although actually maybe, if you think about it, time has been lost by him because he was on the medium tyres a lap or two earlier before us, so he's not managed to gain that time because he did go in before us just a handful of tenths, and he's still only a handful of tenths in front. Mega early short shifts needed in this thing. Here we go. Moment of truth. Oh, for God's sake. Moment of truth now. As much as I always say I don't mind when people give the positions back, obviously when you've still then lost quite a bit of time, it can be frustrating. I wouldn't go for the move as early as he has done there. If that was me, I'd have allowed the person to get through the following corner of the track. The following corner from the one that they've just been T-boned in, because obviously our exit was sacrificed. So then to get them in the next corner is a little bit taking advantage of the situation. Because ultimately you've cost them time. Yes, you've given them the place back, but then you've still taken advantage from having made the contact, which has sacrificed them into the next corner. So just a little bit on etiquette there, if we're going to get picky. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Down to P13. Down to P12, sorry. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now there's a chance there that we didn't quite give as much space, or any space. I don't know if we were actually required to give the space there. It's always best to just do it anyways, and then you can't be slagged off, or you tend to avoid situations like that. But in all genuine honesty, I didn't think that he was there. Wasn't alongside us as such. We've got a lot of work to do, even just to try and recover this back to top 8 now. Lambo doing well to hold it round the outside there. Right, we could be back on for a P6 here, which would be an almighty recovery. To have ended down the bottom of the grid. I still consider this race recovered with a P8. In the sense that we haven't actually lost anything. But if we can get onto P6, or even just P7 here, either of those would be a real great bonus. Still there. Well, that was an ever-closing gap, that one, wasn't it? Outbreak there. Yeah. He might hold this one though. Just see that we were just enough in front to then try and take that second half of the corner chicane there properly. Right, can we try and close down P6 at all? Not expecting us to be able to, but we will do our best. Get more laps out of the mediums than you think, fair enough, but we'll give it a go, yeah. There is people doing 10 laps on the mediums that we've seen in this lobby. Right, the Beetle's felt like a decent race car overall. I do still think that I prefer the Jag, but then out of the corners and whatnot, this does feel a little bit better. Just a bit more planted, a little bit more stable. I think in terms of laps out of the mediums, we probably only get though 1 more, 2 more. God, that sums up this race, doesn't it? That absolutely sums up this race. Ten laps on the mediums, we'll give it a go. That one was sort of alright. A shame that it ended, or that we... Shame that we had that moment in the middle. It's otherwise ended probably as good as it could have done, considering we were down in P12 at one point there. So, all things considered, not the worst. I think this is part of the problem though. We're just starting to see this race too many times. And so I think people start to get a little bit bored is probably the word. Oh, our DR's actually still gone down there. I presume because we've started higher up and finished lower down. So this is going to be really difficult. I don't know how I did actually manage to get to A+ at one point previously, because I feel like I am so much better and quicker now than I was 2.5, 3 years ago. And we got to A+, had some decent races still, and then plummeted down after a DR reset. But yeah, I think we're seeing this race too many times. People are just getting a bit bored now and starting to drive a little bit silly. Maybe it's a little bit too aggressive. Polyphony, come on. Come on. Right, we'll go again. I'll probably stick with the Beetle. John, I think the Beetle from memory, I don't actually have it in my garage. I don't even think. So the Beetle from memory will be from GT Sport, because I've literally never driven the Beetle on GT7, bar once or twice, and I've hated it, so I've never been back in it. So I think that livery will be of the GT Sport days. People becoming overconfident, yeah, possibly. I'm gonna stick with the Beetle. I'm gonna stick with the Beetle. And try and improve our quali time in the little bit time that we've got here. See at all if we can. Oh, he made it a year ago. Everyone in capitals. German. Almost forgot where VW was made. How is that possible? Come on, we're running out of time here. No, find it first. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Why does it do this all the time? Come on. Ah! Why is this being so silly? This should let you search by car as well. I'm going to struggle to find this, John, I think. I'm just conscious of time. Aha. That one's yours. Does that mean that mine will be nearby? Oh. Or are we sticking with that same one? Nope. I'm guessing this one. Let's get this one on anyway. It's got your number on, but... right. Ah! I saw a Beetle. Oh, no I didn't. I did, but it was an old Beetle. Oh, there's this, that one. I'm running out of time now. We've got a minute to go. Right, we're racing your number for this one, John. Oh, come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. 59, we've got less than a minute. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't crash. If this crashes, I'm putting my both feet through this TV. Come on. Oh, for God's sake. Right. Why does it take so long? Oh, 20 minutes. 20 seconds. I'm going to miss this. Ah! Ah! Oh, I don't have the tyres. Oh, we're going to miss this. Oh, thank God for that. That was too stressful. Jesus. It takes so long to load. It's ridiculous. Right, we're in. We're in. Ba 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 ba. Right. Hard tyres to start. Oh, we're back in another A+ lobby again. How is this happening? Right. Go! Right. Oh, everybody's starting on the hard tyres around us here. Everybody. Good practice. Why does it feel like this is... There's something about this that feels like it's crashed again. Bruno, how we doing? Is your second name Ventura? I love that. I love that. I'm going to call you Ace. Welcome along, buddy. Thank you so much. I think that this has crashed. You know when you just get the feeling? Because as soon as that warm-up hits 0, you see it kind of loading. And yeah, it looks like it's crashed this lobby after all that. Someone saying more like Captain Load Slow. Oh, here we go. Is this... No, someone's just leaving. Ah, it's Captain Slow. That's what they mean now. It's Captain Slow that is struggling to load into the race. which is the 14th member of the grid. Yeah, but it looks like they're struggling to get on. There's some town in the USA with this name as well. I love it. Get in. How are the dailies this week? Well, repetitive. We've seen them before. We've seen them many times. A race at this track. Can't even remember what it's called. Deep Forest. So, yeah, we see this one plenty. And annoyingly, we have it again this week. It does look like this one's not going to start, though. Which might mean free DR. Should we message Captain Slow and say it's your fault? Group 4 is sorry, Daily Race B is Group 4 at Road Atlanta, and then it was the Subaru and something else in I can't remember the track for Daily Race A. Autopolis, that was it. Autopolis, yeah. Which is a good track, to be fair. I do like Autopolis. Really good track. I'm now messaging Captain Slow. Right, a few more people leaving. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Warm-up ends. There's only 10 of us in this race now. Captain Slow, I think, received my message. I wasn't trying to tell him to give up on it, but I've just had the same issue so many times. It's the only thing to do. And as we know, we had the same issue as well. The black screen that he'll be having on his side is what we had when we attempted to do manufacturers on Saturday, which is really annoying. Nothing more frustrating. Nothing more frustrating. Especially since the one on Saturday was our only attempt. And then we didn't even manage to do that. Right then, so a few other people has left the race, which leaves only 10. We are in P9, which means the worst we can do is drop one position. Which means we're absolutely guaranteed to drop one position. But let's see if we can get a P8 here. Tess, how we doing? Servers are so poor lately. They absolutely are. I don't know if it's testing something behind the scenes. I've got no idea. Or maybe the testing behind the scenes is Gran Turismo 8. Who knows? But yeah, very annoying. Right, brake balance all the way to the rear. try and look after the fronts. Not that you can. Let's see how we get on. Starting at pretty much now the back of the grid. Oh, there's contact. Oh, there's contact. Oh, we're going to benefit for like 4 positions here. We're up to P5. Now we've got to try and hold on to it. Right, how many laps did John say to do? John, how many laps did you say to do on the hard tyres? You reckon we get 10 laps on the mediums, I think you said. So we can give that a go if that's what we think. On the medium. Oh, that might be pushing it, I think. I was really struggling though, really working against the car, it felt. Right, are those guys gonna... Oh, contact again. Oh my god. More time lost yet again. Oh my god, look at the straight line speed of this guy behind. Is that just from the slipstream? What car's he in? In the Merc. Wowza. That was rapid quick. Did you see him? That was absolutely rapid in a straight line, that thing. And I tell you what, he's managing to break away here as well. He's gone too far there. And we have him on exit. Yes, but we'll go right into the back of him. Probably worth doing that and then just slipstreaming. Keep remembering a short shift. Come on. Keep forgetting that at the minute. Good start so far, absolutely. Oh my god, look at that. going to go in this lap. We try 10 laps here. I think it might just be a bit too far. Those last couple of laps felt very sketchy as it was. But we will absolutely give it a go just to see at all here if we can try and close the gap. We'll have plenty free running. We don't have to worry about coming out into traffic. Except for obviously this one person that's just gone past. No! We were meant to not have traffic. Right, try and close to the leader as much as we can here. Come on. Right, literally that entire lap, only 1/10 gained to the leader. Let's keep going. John's reckoning we'll be fine. He has confidence in us and the Beetle. Trusty little Beetle. Like the Beetle, I'm a fan. I didn't think that I was going to enjoy driving the Beetle, but I have enjoyed it. It has been good. There was a time where this Beetle was absolutely mega, particularly GT Sport days. And then when we switched to GT7, it was just absolutely horrific. It seems to have settled down a bit now, though. Right, will we get any moves on anybody in the pit here? I don't think we will. I think that was just one person that we got an effective undercut on there. So it's P6 at the moment. Starting to worry about these tyres, I got to be honest. Look at where we're at with them now. This is after 3 laps, and we've still got another 7 to go. Now I'm starting to get worried. Now I'm starting to get worried. Go, 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 go. We are closing to Race Pig. I assume the Oz is Australia. But he is a Brit, so I don't know. The shape of this Beetle must give an almighty slipstream, because the amount of people that's coming flying past us on a straight, I don't feel like we had that with the Jag. Because of the horrible shape of this car, it must be very aerodynamic for the cars behind, and only for the cars behind. Yeah, 4GT used to be mega here, absolutely. We ended up doing a video on it. We were like, this is now all of a sudden the new best car. It absolutely flew round here and was a mega race car for this track. Obviously go for... Oh! That is moving very late. That is moving very late. Not sure what I think of that one. He's moved, I think, because he saw us go. That's one way to gamble your way through a defensive move. One, he was hoping that I wouldn't mind. Two, he was hoping that I would have reactions hopefully quick enough to brake and avoid. And secondly, he was relying on the fact that I wasn't in an absolute rage like I normally am when I'm playing this game. Because otherwise, he might have not made it through that corner. Oh, track limits, that's a brutal one. That's not normally a penalty there that you normally pick up on that corner. Just going to tempt these guys in for the move. He's going to get around the outside. Oh, here we go. We get a little bump draft there, which means we can just hold on and keep this one. Can we get P6? Can we get P6? That's going to be a penalty there as well, I think. It normally is. Well, potentially they've stopped policing that one then. Listen to the grunt of that Mercedes. This guy with a tremendous slipstream. Right, Mercedes with a 1 second penalty. Right, heading out onto the last lap now. Can we have this one for P6? In the slipstream. Oh, where's that contact came from? What's caused that contact? And that contact. Surely you saw us there. We were right in front of you. Oh, and somebody else coming through now. You're kidding. You've got to be kidding. Better exit. We've got the better exit. Come on. Don't shut us off. I could see what you were going to do there. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. Right, we do get the piece. GT7. Oh, no, we don't. No, we do. Race Pigs ended up with a minute of 1 second penalty there. That half second becomes a full second as you cross the line. Which admittedly might have been off our contact, actually, thinking about it. Which wouldn't be great. Right, one more, I would say. But what? Oh my god! We need to get straight in. We need to get straight in because that took so long to load. Right, I'm just gonna have to go with the Beetle again. Oh. Yeah, that was lucky. I forgot about that it took so long to get into the lobby. Where's that? You got a penalty, John, on the turn 1, on the outside of turn 1. Ooh. I'm trying to work out how my Monzo Bank is trying to kick me out of my own account here. Oh. I think we'll be starting on the mediums here. My bad, potentially here. I might have made a mistake there. Right, starting P13, no real chance to improve our quali time. And we remain in the VW? The Beetle, I was going to say there. The BW Beetle. In a grid filled entirely with Peugeots by the looks of things. But we are starting on the medium tyres this time round. I'll pretend that was deliberate, but it was me not paying attention. Right, let's go! We're on the mediums though, everybody else will be starting on the hard, so we've really got to work for this one here. Try and make the most of these early door laps. Because we're going to have a lot more grip, but unfortunately a load of traffic in front. Oh, having to lift very early there as well. I'm going to go at the inside here though. That would be daft not to, considering we've got the tyres and the grip. Oh my god, he's going to hold it around the outside. I'm impressed that he's managed to do that. Oh, he's going to hold it as well. He's going to hold it as well. That was almost a triple overtake, I think. Didn't quite happen. Whoa, steady, steady, steady. few people coming in very, very hot there into turn 1. Oh, carnage! Oh, carnage! Oh, carnage! No way are we going to drive through onto the podium. No, because we're going to get hit into the wall. Of course we are. That is not my fault. That is not my fault. Go! Aha! Move! No! No! No, 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 no! 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 Oh, no! Ah! How? How? We've just gone from, well, whatever we were, P10 I think, up to P4, and then back down to P13 within 1 lap. My God, what a shambles. I'm wounded now. I'm absolutely wounded. We're obviously not managing to make the most of the life out of these medium tyres here either. Space would have been nice, buddy. I don't think we fully deserved it, but you know, it would have been nice. That's all I'm saying. What's super frustrating here is we're stuck behind all this. These are all on the hard tyres. This is the frustrating bit. Oh, he's gone. Right, desperately trying to get back up the pack now. Go. Oh, contact again. God, bumped from behind, bumped in front. Watching this guy bump the guys in front. Not that I meant getting bumped. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, hit again! I'm definitely getting hit here. I can just sense that everybody's outbraking here. All the way to the outside. Someone's gone diving in there. This is absolute carnage, this lobby. Right, RL250 works with us there. And that guy outbrakes once more. I'm not going to have too much sympathy for his mistake because he did quite a few times not give us all of the respect that we could have had. Yeah, we're on the mediums, yeah. Accidentally starting on the mediums. Which this is the frustrating thing now. We've worked quite hard to claw our way up the grid. But now, obviously, everyone else is on the hards, and then they're going to go onto the mediums and no doubt catch up. So it's a case of, when they do catch up, defending as desperately as possible. Oh, here we go. A little moment between those two there. No! No, Iceman! It wasn't us! Iceman pushes us off there. I think he thinks that that was us. But it was actually P3 who ran him wide there, or done whatever they done. I can't even remember what happened now. I can't even now remember what it was he is thinking that we've done. But it wasn't whatever he thought we'd done, we didn't do. Had nothing to do with us. Oh no! This race, man. No! Absolute disaster. One more lap. Oh, that guy's gone that entire race on the hard tyres. Right. I wonder if we still do one more. Actually, no, let's not. Let's just jump onto the hard tyres now. All the way down once more to the bottom of this grid. We're still basically going to end up, well, actually, 9 seconds to P14. P13 it is for us. A couple of people with penalties, one being served ahead, one being served, or will be served the next lap. Had to watch for this guy's rejoin there. Because let's be fair, it didn't look like he was going to care that we were on our racing line there. He was committed to coming back on track. Whoa, there's someone facing the wrong way. Unlucky to them, commiserations. Yeah, when you're rejoining, it's a bit of a running joke on Gran Turismo now of the how is your rejoin, because 9 times out of 10, 99.9% of the time, they are absolutely awful. But I think people get so used to the idea that the cars ghost as they go off or come back on track. And then when you get to the A and the A plus lobbies, they do not ghost, but everyone's still driving with that stupid mentality. And causes more problems than it solves. Keep remembering, come on, short shift, man. Idiot! Oh, there we go. Someone else gone. Once again, his rejoin. Not much of a care for the fact that I would have been on that racing line. I'm desperately trying to hang on to these guys whilst I'm on the slower of the 2 tyres. Can we still get a P8? It's going to rely on these guys having a bit too much of a scrap. Only just hanging on in slipstreams and stuff yet. But looking at how close they are, I think we might just be in luck. RL250 being pushed off there. Making up 3 positions here is going to be probably just a step too far. This was going to be my last race. I feel like I'm going to have to do one more in the hope that at least one of them goes well. Right, there's someone into the wall. That's going to slow these guys right down. We do only need 3 positions, and I say only like that is nothing. Oh, and this guy's gone straight in for the lunge. Well, we were hoping to carry on with these guys through the exit and up this straight, and then that lunge from that chap there has just put an end to that idea. Not even going to be enough in the end to get P10. Unbelievable. That lobby was just unexplainably bad. Mental. Absolutely mental. Right, one more. Yeah, we've dropped DR overall on this stream, which is not very good. You've basically got to start on the hard tyres, but it's a question of how early do you jump to the mediums. It's annoying because the Beetle, I feel like the Beetle does have the pace. I've just had absolute nightmare races every time, do you know what I mean? I do love the Beetle, and I do feel like it's quicker overall for me than the Peugeot. The Peugeot is just too uncomfortable to try and have to drive around here. Nothing worse than that type of spin where you just will never ever catch it. Oh, I'm on the hard tyres. No, I'm going to be on the mediums. Come on. Oh my god. Nothing in this stream has gone right. Nothing in this stream has gone right. Go, 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 go. Right, we're not going to get 2 laps now. We would have just got 2 laps before. We're just not going to get 2 laps on this one. So this next lap here, this one that we're about to start, has to be a good flying lap. Which surely I'm now quicker in this car after all that racing that we've just done. Surely. First gear, hope that it stops. Go! Oh, still 3/10 off. Which is annoying because that one felt like an alright lap, that. Oh, look at all that time that we've gained back though. And now we're gaining time as well. We gained 3/10 there, and actually we might have improved on that 27 if we could pull an entire lap together. And actually that's going to be an overall quicker way to take that corner as well. There we go, a 10th up. 2/10 up, and that was gaining an extra 2/10 in which we were down as well. So optimal lap times for both of them. And here was me thinking that we wouldn't have actually got 2 laps. I don't know how my maths has gone wrong there. Yeah, that Beetle, we could improve our time there. I don't know if we would get down to the 26s. But we could improve our time. Right, let's start on the hard tyres, which is what we should have done in the last race. Ugh. On the off chance someone sees that message, which everybody now puts in, saying live on YouTube. We've had a couple of people come over to come and say hello that have been in the same lobby. Right then, this is going to be the last race. Thank you once again, everybody who has tuned in. I'm a little bit gutted because we had loads of people that was on our first stream this evening, and then I accidentally ended it like a complete idiot. And so we had a fair few there. But if you came over, if you stuck around despite the stream stopping and then restarting, thank you so, so much. If you've just, unfortunately for you, discovered us on YouTube and you haven't yet hit subscribe, please do so and hit the like button. In the meantime, though, get your comments in or your suggestions in, or what's the word I'm looking for? Predictions. Get your predictions in. Where are we going to end up in this one? Probably not that well. We've finished star P14 again. I tell you what, this grind towards A+ is very, very difficult to get across the line. I am struggling to improve that quali time and be that little bit quicker. Right, we're sitting behind everybody here though. John saying P11. We need a top 8 finish to reclaw some of the DR that we've lost tonight. Be on for a DR reset if things keep going. Right, come on then. Let's go. Oh, someone's been sent. Right, lap 4, I think we're going to come in. Oh! Oh! It is Skittles, pandemonium across the racetrack. We're up to the P11 that John has predicted for us. Can we get any further though? P10 right in front of us, don't ask why. In the Peugeot. I was thinking about trying to go for a move, but a difficult one to try and execute on the hard tyres, especially if I don't know what tyre compound he's on. I think though, looking at it, he must be on the hard tyres as well. Oh, more carnage here. More carnage. We're not going to be able to drive around it, though, I don't think. Oh, I thought we were going to there. I thought we was going to run wide. Right, Good Chaps has got our P8 that we want for this race. One bust up ahead. Absolutely, you can easily gain a few positions. That's sort of what we're hoping for. None happening just yet. We're going to come into the pits now, though. Right, on to the mediums. Let's go. Do not refuel. Come on. Now we're hoping for undercuts now. We're hoping that we can gain a little bit of time towards those guys that were ahead and come out in front of them, but then we've got to defend. Easier said than done. All the way to the back of the grid now. We're the first ones to pit. Can we make the most of the clean air in front of us? Come on. Come on. What do you reckon, Jonathan? Possible? We're aiming for a top 8 is what we want. Realistically, top 8 minimum, but we've started at the back. Any of those guys coming in? No. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Plenty of them came in. Right, I don't really suspect that we'll have gotten an undercut on them in that amount of time in just one lap. But who knows? No, not quite. Right, we've got good chaps right in front of us though, within 2 seconds. Are we going to manage to close to him at all? At the moment, we haven't. Oh my god, look at this. So good chaps did have the P8 that we wanted. And then there's a few people that have pitted out in front of him. Has started to feel, when I actually think about it, we've not managed to match or beat the quali time that we did set in the Peugeot, and now we've been racing all night and we've still not managed to come close to it really in terms of quali time. And then when we see these guys ahead of us, we're just struggling to really get within pace of them. Maybes, I just need to accept that. Unfortunately, the meta car is the car we need to be in. As we say though, one little moment from the guys up ahead. That could be all it takes. We are actually 4.7 to the leader, which is very, very close. Considering there's 10 cars within that gap. That is a bit mental. There's someone facing backwards. Make sure we're not facing backwards. Come on, there's that P8. There's that P8. We've just got to keep it on track as well as anything. There could be a mistake up ahead. Yeah, over 5 seconds before to P1 before we pitted. Yeah, we haven't done all too badly, realistically, but we now do have to get these tyres to the end of the race. The guys ahead have got tyres that are a couple of laps fresher. Yellow flags here. Someone gone. Savage is out. We've got P8. These guys are just absolutely flying away. I'm really struggling to hold on and match their pace. I've just got to now for the next 5 laps. Hope that Savage doesn't catch us. He's within 1 second. He is a little bit quicker. At first I felt like this car was quicker, or that I was definitely more comfortable in it. But ultimately it is because it is a little bit slower. This is going to be the last race of the stream, Mahim, but I probably, when we're back on for manufacturers on Wednesday, probably will be in the Peugeot and staying in the Peugeot. Look at this, Savage has caught up. Savage has caught up, he's put himself right behind us. I've had to try and cut that corner off a little bit more aggressively than I probably otherwise would, because we just so desperately want to stay on P8 now. Yeah, definitely not the greatest daily, Jonathan, 100%. can just be so much more planted in the Peugeot. Coming out the corners, we can see the guys now catching up behind as well. Just miss him there. Oh, and then we've been spun! Damn it. Absolutely typical. What a... Oh, man. What a heartbreaking stream this has been. Absolutely soul-destroying. Absolutely soul-destroying. This whole stream has been nothing but getting hit in every corner across this entire racetrack. Every corner on this racetrack, at some point on this stream, we've been hit or taken out by it, or a less than kind overtake. And then that one just sums it up as we cling on for P9. P9, not even a great result. Final chicane gets us, or the final hairpin gets us. It's not all bad. It feels like it though. Oh, man. So painful driving round at the back. So painful. Actual physical pain. Although that might just be that it is so boiling hot in this office. Maybe that's it. Well, that is going to be the end of that one. unfortunately, it doesn't pan out the way that I thought it was going to, or that it was looking like it was going to. But I will say a huge thank you, as always, for everybody who's tuned in and stuck around. Oh, we almost been it out the final corner. That would have just summed our night right up. The penalty does, though. The penalty absolutely sums our night up. We're going to cross the line in P13. Absolutely horrific. But thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like button on the stream and hit subscribe as well. Definitely do that if you haven't done so already. Another pretty bad week. Not... How do I even explain it? Because this is always a good combo in terms of the racing that it provides, but we've had loads of lobbies there where we've been wiped out, hit, aggressively overtook, like over-aggressively overtaken, and even Heat on there saying driving standards in the toilet. That pretty much, I think, does sum it up. Yeah, I think people are really fed up of this race. That's my thoughts. There we go, though. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next stream, which is going to be on Wednesday. Manufacturers. We're going to be doing all 3 slots, 6 PM, 8 PM, and 10 PM. I very much hope to see you there. Toodles.